Hello everyone, this is Javeri Ahmed, roll number 2022 CE10 computer engineering student at UT Lahore. So today I will discuss the CS 5150 lecture 4, which is about planning. Uh, Here we can see in this slide. So I will firstly give you an overview what things we will see in this lecture. They will include scope, finding the scope uh, of our project. Then the approach or methodology we will be using for our software development. Then the resources, then schedule that how we will schedule and estimate over time. And we also have to tell this to our client. So we actually schedule the time. Then how to mitigate the risks, and then uh, how why we need alternatives and how much alternatives we need. So moving onwards, I will tell you this in detail. This lecture is not from the handouts, but I have created my own slides for this lecture. Things to consider in feasibility planning. Firstly, we have scope, which is actually list of included excluded features. We will see that which features are important and which features are according to the client, and we will try to include all these features, but there are some there is possibility that some features will not be able to included in the project, so we will write them in excluded features. Dependencies and constraints of project. Constraints, actually they also include that if the client has mentioned something, like if the client wants the interface in blue color, then we have to write this thing in also in the scope. Also, review the existing system, competitor analysis. We also review the existing system for the project. Like we mostly see some relevant projects that are already done related to the project we will be working on. Like if we have a travel planning app project, then we can see examples like TripAdvisor app, and then TripIt app, and then we have many more apps related to that app. So we actually examine them and we actually see that which type of features will must be included and which type of features will not, which type of features make more frustration for the user. Here we can see how to make a competitor analysis. I will also post a separate video inshallah as well of it, where you can only see how to do a competitor analysis. But for some knowledge, I will show you. We basically have this type of a graph. Here we have high values on these points, so and low values on these points. So the like if we have two main things, that more features and high functionality, like no, actually it means same. Like we have more features and better user experience, and then there will be bad user experience and there will be less features. So this part will mention, or this app will mention that it has more features and more better user experience as compared to this one. So yes, moving back, there we have technical approach, whether the project is technically physically possible or not. We firstly examine our company as well, that whether we have the required human resources or not, whether whether we have a team of people who can actually create this, who can actually like work on this project or not. So if we have a company of like 10 members and the project is about 100 members, we will actually refuse them. Okay. Estimation done by skilled people. Estimate effort for task and compare it with the actual time. We actually give an estimate to the client that this time will be taken in completion of like this task, and then we then the when and okay and then when the task is completed, we actually compare the total time with the estimated time. Actually, it increases our experience in make better estimations. Don't evaluate effort until 100% task is done. Then we have, okay, again, agile velocity. Projects take 30 to 40% longer even when requirements were well understood. Okay, so here actually we are just showing that when the yeah, so the estimate we made in the previous ones, previous slide was actually like okay, sorry, there is many so yeah, okay, so the projects that here we are seeing that if even if we have 30 to 40 requirement 30 to 40 we have requirements completely understood, but the projects take 30 to 40% more time, so the estimate uh, must be done by keeping in view this point as well, that we don't have to actually give the complete estimate like 100% estimate that like okay, so if we think that almost 7 days will be required to complete a task, we will actually say that 10 days are required, so that this risk will be mitigated. Milestones and deliverables. Deliverables also include like okay, include mock-up, report, demonstration is like videos etc we show to the client, prototype, report, presentation, and milestone means critical deliverable. So like if we are doing a turn project, then a critical deliverable can include like if we have a uh, mid project evaluation where our teacher asks us to bring our project, and then they want us to show our like current progress, then it will be kind of critical deliverable. Risk management. How can we do risk management? Okay, so firstly we will brainstorm what could go wrong. We will see that how many things and in which way the things can go to the wrong side. Uh, so that the risk can be mitigated, we must have plan B, C, and D. Uh, we should not only rely on the plan A, we should actually also prepare the plan B, and if it fails, then plan C, and then if it fails as well, then we must have the plan D. Scheduling Gantt chart. This is basically how we schedule our project. I took this example from from somewhere else, but this shows that we actually have tasks and then we have allotted weeks against them. So okay, so the overlap here, actually you can see that the task 2 is done in week 2 to week 6, and in week 6 you can see that there is a diamond symbol which shows that it has a critical deliverable, and there is also another overlapping. Okay, so it means that two teams are working on the same time. One team is working on task 3 and the other team is working on task 2, and then we have deliverable critical deliverable or milestone, and then this is how the whole project will be completed. This is the image I have already shown you. So this is the main things. I will see the handout as well if I have skipped something. So yeah, we have talked about estimation, agile velocity, mockups, etc. Critical path analysis. Here we actually see that okay, this is basically a state diagram. So we see that if we start from start like this point, and we have to reach this point, which type of states we should go through in order to in order to reach at this point in the lowest possible days. So in first you will see that if we go from this part, it will take 5 days, but if we go from this path it takes 3 days. So we will use this path. Then we see that for this path and this path, then we will see that for this part and this part, Okay, this part and this part, 4 days will be taken for this path, and 1 day will be taken for this path. Acha. Actually, we can take this as well and this as well. Why? I will tell you in detail about this as well. So if we take this path, which is like pretty cool in start, but after that we see that from this to reach this point we have 3 days, and to reach this point we want 3 days more. So in actually this takes 7 days, while from this path it takes 4 days for this to reach this point, and then 2 days to reach this point. So this takes 7 days and this takes 6 days. So yes, better option is this one, this path, but we can also take this one as well. Okay, then this is complete. So if you have any problem, you can ask in the comment section. Um, Thank you so much.